Well, good afternoon, everyone. Well, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for your presence on today. We're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Henry Simons. I'm the Assistant City Manager of Operations for the City of Columbia, and thank you all so much for joining us on this morning as we celebrate the naming of our new Community Resource Center here at the Katheryn Bellfield Booker Washington Heights Cultural Arts Center. Thank you to our Mayor Daniel Rickerman is with us today. Also, Councilman Ed McDowell, who represents District 2. Thank you all for being here on today. We want to acknowledge as well our city manager in her absence on today as well. Today is a final step with truly completing this project, honoring the historical work of Miss Sarah Jane Ford Nance, an educator, a civic leader, a pioneer who made a lasting impact on Columbia's African-American educational landscape. She became a foundational figure at the Booker Washington Heights schools from 1933 until retirement in July of 1948. She served as supervising head of Ridgewood Schools, providing 28 years of dedicated service to generations of students and educators. And today, we want to proudly acknowledge her legacy and her meaningful work, not only for this community, but and abroad. So thank you all for your presence today. Her unwavering commitment and dedication continues to inspire, and this unveiling today stands as a testament of her lasting impact. We are truly grateful and honored to be able to do this on today. Now this time I'm going to ask Councilman Ed McDowell to come for remarks. That'll be followed by Mayor Daniel Rickerman, and then we will come back and return with some acknowledgements and direction. Help me welcome Councilman Ed McDowell.
Thank you. Thank God it's not raining. And hopefully it will not rain before we are completed today. Isn't it an honor for us and for this community to share in this celebration? A celebration of resources, a celebration of people power that has taken place in this area, and a celebration for folk who will come and give of their time, service, gifts, and talents in this building. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you all for being a part of the legacy of Sarah Nance. Each of us bear that mark on our breasts. The Booker T. Washington Heights Elementary School was established in 1904, just a few blocks from where we are gathered here today. From its inception, the school served as a constant cornerstone of persons, African Americans, students in this area, and in the arena of segregation, it was this school that brought about a sense of dignity. Sarah Nance was a distinguished educator in our city, further impacting the school system and allowing persons in this area and students in this area to receive a quality education. So it is fitting that this Community Resource Center, repurposed, if you've not been on the inside of this building, it is absolutely wonderful. Amen. Don't get silent on me now. Amen. The building has been repurposed. It has the technological systems that are available there. We have an integrated system, Wi-Fi, computers, workstations. Those sort of things are fitting for small businesses. Sarah Nance's legacy in this city, she offered a life-changing attitude for each student that participated. Some will ask, where is the school? Where is Sarah Nance? Where is it? Where is it? I'm asking the question. Right over there. Come on, look that way now. There it is right there. It's going to be torn down because we are abating asbestos. But that building held within the confines of its walls the legacy of those persons whose shoulders we're standing on. So it is our pleasure and our reality to rename the facility the Sarah Nance Community Resource Center. Amen.
Between Mr. Simons and Reverend McDowell, they covered everything. But it's a great day here. This is a special place. Booker Washington Heights has a special place for me because there used to be a woman who lived right around the corner who this center is named after, Katheryn Bellfield. Miss Bellfield, she had a very unique way to get her message across to you about what she wanted for her community and why it was so important that you know what's going on in the history of this community and why it's so important that we keep this community center operating, filled with young minds and opportunities. And today we're doing that again. But it still shocks me that it's been almost 2 years since we opened this facility. This used to be the library here for the community. And we took a tragedy, a flood that happened, and decided what should we do with this. And the idea came up was, let's do a resource center. Let's do a place that in this community, somebody is a small business, an entrepreneur, an incubator, a nonprofit, has a place where they can have a meeting, they can have a workstation, and that we could provide that to spark. Why is it important? Because ideas of a local business grown here, this is what happens. People hire here. They stay here, and they give back here. So the more that we can do to let people pursue their dreams, their ideas, the more people want to stay here, the more attraction, the more jobs, the more opportunities that we have. But this center, throughout its history, through its years, I mean, think about this, turn of the century of the 20th century, this school was here, helping craft young minds, and today it's continuing to do that. And since this center's opened, it's been filled, and it will continue to be filled, directly addressing our local needs, creating homegrown opportunities, and that's why bringing it back and honoring the legacy of Miss Sarah Nance here by the renaming is the only appropriate thing to do. And so with that, Mr. Simons, I'm going to set it up for you that we can get the unveiling going.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Councilman McDowell. No one mentioned, just a reminder again, to the businesses that use the facility, it is absolutely free. They don't pay anything. They fill out an application. There are certain qualifiers you have to have in terms of your business, but they utilize this facility for free, so we're not charging anything. That is our way of giving back to our community in a meaningful way. I want to acknowledge again, just a moment, again, our mayor, Councilman McDowell, for your presence on today. We did speak with Vivian Baker, who is the granddaughter of Sarah Nance. She's not present today. I know Councilman McDowell engaged her. She is very thankful that we're continuing to honor her grandmother. So we are grateful to do that and speak with her as well. I want to recognize Mr. Kenya Bryant, our our director of Parks and Recreation. No, I didn't mean to demote you, Kenya. Director of Parks and Recreation, who has been with us and helping us lead this effort. Our deputy director, I'm looking at over there, Doug Elliott, is with us as well. Thank you, Doug. Ms. Harvey is there, our superintendent is here. Tamara, our facility manager, who is responsible for running this campus. Tamara, raise your hand here. Tamara, thank you so much for your work. We also want to acknowledge the Booker Washington Heights Neighborhood Association, their president, Regina Williams, along with their board. They have been instrumental in pushing for this as well, so we want to acknowledge them today as well. Thank all of you, our public relations team that's here with us today. Everyone contributes to this effort, so we're grateful that you all are here. My office manager, Ebony Kelly, is here. She is the engine behind the work that I do, so thank you, Ebony, for being here. Everyone that does this work, we appreciate you very much.
And this community has developed. We thank God that we were able to do this resource center, Booker Washington. Here we grow again. Thank you very much.